Good morning. This is John Harder, aka Coins Eagle, and I have something quite exciting to show you today. Now, before I do, I want to mention that I've been in the cryptocurrency space since 2017, January of 2017, which isn't that long, but the ride sure has been quite something. Right? Yeah, so the cryptocurrency is a phenomenon that has definitely brought change to the world unlike anything else ever before. When the internet came about, you know, people at first didn't have that much use for it. Like what do you do with the internet, right? But you know what? Pretty soon people caught on that we can send email anywhere in the world, and it gets there pretty much instantly. Well, that was huge. That was huge. Now we can send information, and we can have it so fast, as opposed to snail mail or going to town and sending a telegram or whatever, you know, whatever those type of services that were available before that. Now, the internet has evolved to something so enormous. Back only 91, I think, 92 or whatever, somewhere's in there, I forget the exact year, I started searching online to see if I could make money on the internet. I thought there must be a way. And sure enough, I found a program, and I got involved, and I started getting checks. And so I started making a little bit of money. And then that fell apart on me. All right, what all the reasons were behind it, who knows? But I had a taste that this was possible, and I could never let that go. So I kept on searching, kept on. You know, I never had the idea of making my own program or anything. Just you know, just looking for ways to do it. You know, something that others had provided. You know, and that's okay. And along the way, I've made some money. I've been in a lot of programs and made some money in some of the programs. Never very much success, but I made some money, right? Well, today I have a program to show you that changes all of that, okay? And this is doing it not just for me, but for many people, okay? And it has to do with cryptocurrency. So we have two phenomenons here. We've got the home-based business phenomenon, where, you know, to make money from home, which is something that is some of the highest searches in the search engines are search terms like, how do I make money from home? How to create a home-based business? How to make money to retire? And these kind of search terms, right? So that shows that there is a huge need. And then that brings me to another point. Are there not millions of opportunities on the internet already? Yeah, and it's kind of like that with the cryptocurrencies already too. There's probably more than 3,000 cryptocurrencies. But let me tell you something. I suspect that those 3,000 whatever cryptocurrencies is likely going to be minimized right down to maybe just a couple of hundred. I think all of the rest they're going to fall through the cracks. They're not going to make it. Okay. So now, who's here to say that this one or that one, or you know what? That's not my call. But just looking at what they are, it's, you know, I don't believe that most of them are going to make it. And time will tell. Time will tell. But right now, the cryptocurrency market is a massive phenomenon, and there are definitely coins that are very, very good and are based on various smart contracts and stuff like that, which is, I believe, is definitely going to, you know, change the world in many ways. But the program that I'm talking about, well, let's just have a look. Let's just have a look. You know what? We're talking about profits, aren't we? Yeah, we're talking about profits. And so I'm going to share the screen here. So, do you want profit? Well, the way the internet business, the many search terms that I mentioned are being searched for, I'm going to assume that pretty much anybody watching this video wants profit, right? So yeah, that's what we want. Python signals one business and two opportunities. So we've got two opportunities here. We've got the home-based business opportunity, and then we also have the cryptocurrency opportunity. And actually, the cryptocurrency is the number one. So opportunity number one, the crypto cycles and trends trading. And why crypto cycles and trends trading? Because it's the oldest and most reliable way to make money on the internet. I know that many people have been burned in the cryptocurrency space, and that has happened by design, not by the design of those people that got burned. Nope, there is something else behind that, and that will all come out in the wash. But you know, people will understand this, why that happened. But that will be revealed in due course. What we're talking about here is to prevent that from happening to you. Okay. So, as we said, why crypto cycles and trends trading? Well, it is the oldest and most reliable way to make money from the crypto market. It can be done by anyone at any time and start with any amount of money. So you don't need a lot of money to invest to get started, but you can do it with confidence, as we will show you, right? I will just show you that to you how this works, because losing money, like many people have, is not good, and it's also not necessary. All right. So how does it work? Well, buy low and sell high. It's an extremely an extremely simple concept. Buy low and sell high. It's that simple. So here, what does it look like to buy low and sell high? We can have a look here in 2017, over the course of the year of 2017, from January till December. So in January, buying Bitcoin $100 worth, you could sell in December at $1,400. Ethereum $100 worth, you could sell for $8,750. Litecoin in January, you could sell in December at $5,000. Monero, $100 worth in January, you could sell for $2,400. and Dash buying $100 worth in January, that same $100 you could turn into $8,890. That, my friend, is the power of crypto cycles and trends trading. All right. So you can, between these 5 coins, a $500 investment, you could turn that into $26,440. Now, I'm going to mention here that this is actually very moderate. This is actually very moderate because because there are, in between, during the course of the year, there are a lot of ups and downs where there is much more to be gained than that. All right, so but this shows us the power that that is available, and that this, as I said, this is moderate. Okay, so the $1 million question, and we have 2 here, but I always add one more. The $1 million question is this: which are the best coins to buy? When is the best time to buy them? And when is the best time to sell them? Those are the 3 objectives that you need to know in order to really kill it in the cryptocurrency market. Because there are tremendous profits to be made in cryptocurrency if you handle those 3 correctly. 3. Okay? Which coins, when to buy, and when to sell. All right, so to get those questions answered, here is our secret weapon, if you will. Marius Landman. Marius Landman, he is the chief data analyst for Python Signals. He has worked 30+ years in combined work in complex analysis and a complex system auditing, global trend data, algorithm forecast modeling. Whew. That's just a fancy way of saying that Marius Landman, he has developed a computerized program that has the capability of projecting a future outcome using data from the past. This has been bringing tremendous results for Marius and others who were on his list or who found out about this and paid him for getting access to that data. And now, him and a few others, they have made it into a program called Python Signals, so that we can all have access to that trading data. Here in 2018, from January till July, which was basically a bear market, he pulled out 518% profit. Okay, so this is really powerful. These are the gentlemen these are the founding members of Python Signals, and they are we're in communication with them. So it's not like they're hiding somewhere. And as you can see here, the trading, the data will provide up to 500. It says here achieved over 500%. And of course at times more than 7,000%. And that's by knowing which coins to buy, when to buy them, and when to sell. Okay, so these are the gentlemen that are running the program, and as I mentioned, we are in communication with them. It's not like there's you know, there's just this website, nobody knows who owns it or nothing. No, these guys are authentic. They're here, and they help us, right? Okay, so let's move on. Wall Street says buy. Marius Landman says sell. What are we talking about? Well, remember in 2017 when Bitcoin went up to just about $100,000? Well, that is what we're talking about here. And now on the right-hand side here, you can see a data update, as it were, that we get in our Python Signals back office. That's about what we get. We get graphs that show us what the future prices are going to be, and what coins and so on, and what you know, what the highs and the lows and the times and so on is expected to be, you know. And so what we're talking about here is, remember when Bitcoin went up to nearly $20,000? Well, that's what this graph is about. When Wall Street was telling people to buy, Marius Landman was telling his subscribers to sell, to take your profits, because the price is going to come down. Well, when it reached past 19,500 was, but it was right near 20,000. Many of Marius's subscribers pulled their profits out. Then the price plummeted down. So you got to ask yourself, what would that be worth to you to have access to have access to that kind of data? So that when you get that kind of a spike and you can pull out your profits before the price drops, so that you can keep your profits and then buy back in again and do it all over again with a much higher, you know, with much higher amounts of money. All right, so so what does it take to get your hands on this? You have to become a subscriber of Python Signals. And what's available? How do you subscribe? Well, you can just come in where you fit in. It's really actually that simple, right? So you can start with as little as 50 bucks. So you can start with 50 bucks, which will get you 30 days access, and it pays 6 levels at 24% in the pay plan. If you come in as a gold member at 150, you get 90 days access, and it pays 9 levels at 36%. If you come in as a platinum member, then you have 6 months access, and you have, it costs, the price is $250, which is actually a $50 saving from the gold. And you get paid 12 levels at 48%. As a Galaxy 500 member, you have access for 12 months. I know it says 15 here, but that has expired. You get access for 12 months, and you get paid on 18 levels at 65.5%. All 4 packages also pay a 10% direct referral bonus over and above the matrix payout. Then we also have the lifetime Galaxy, and it does say 1,000 here, but let's check on the website and find out what actually is the price for that. So we'll just have a look here, and to make sure that we've got it correct. Hopefully the site's been updated, because oh, it still says 1,000 here as well. Well, I have heard that it's now 2,000 as of February 1st. That is 2,000. So the site must have not been updated. See, this here says 12 months, but I don't know why this isn't updated. But it, as far as I am understanding it, it should be 2,000. Unless I've missed some information that it was extended. All right, so those are the packages that are available. Okay, and now these here, they are lifetime packages, and I had understood that only 1,000 were going to be sold, and so I'm guessing that if 1,000 were sold, that's why they went up to 2,000. All right, so that is the packages, and so then what exactly do you get when you purchase a package? Well, you get Marius's timely trading reports for the top 40 cryptos. This will be coming available in your or will be available in your Python Signals back office. There's under downloads is where that becomes available to you. Private Zoom meetings with Marius and team, email notifications whenever there is an update, a new update, and of course, access to the 5.1 million annual income roadmap. And this is an 18-month roadmap, which we'll take a look at. So opportunity number 2 is the revenue share plan, the 5.1 million annual income roadmap. And here are the guidelines for this roadmap, which is really actually very, very simple. The only thing that is required is that you are an active subscriber in order to have access to the pay plan. So then we have the 18 months roadmap. Now this here is based on the idea that everybody has the 500 package, the Galaxy 500. And what that will do, it will, okay, so what that will do is it'll get you paid on all 18 levels when your matrix fills to the 18th level. Okay, so we have all levels are highlighted in the matrix table. So there is 6 levels. That's the silver. And then 9 levels is the gold. 12 levels is the platinum. And then, of course, 18 levels here is the Galaxy. This plan here is based on the idea that you refer 2 people and everybody in your downline does the same. And that everybody does this within 30 days. If that were the case, if you would sign up with Python Signals and within 30 days would refer 2 people, a whole month just to refer 2 people, man, this can be done in the first day. I did. Okay, so you refer 2 people within 30 days, and everybody does that. Within 18 months, you would have your matrix filled. Imagine. In 18 months that you would make $5,102,410. Okay, so now that's only in the matrix. If you would get to work and fill, and refer several thousand of these people yourself, imagine the amount of money you would make, because you'd have a 10% direct referral bonus on all the ones that you refer over and above the matrix payout. Okay, All right, so the first column are the levels. The second are the percentages. The third is the amount of subscriptions sold on each level. The fourth is the amount of money that you get paid on each level, and the fifth is the total matrix payout on each level. All right, so as a silver member, you'd be making $2,250 a year. Residual income. As a gold member, you'd be making $18,250 a year residual income. As a platinum member, you'd be making $146,000. Now that is more than the average person makes at a job, even if they have more than one job. And finally, as a Galaxy member with a full matrix, you'd be making $5,102,410 a year. Residual yearly income. Not bad, just not bad at all, okay? Okay, so what else should I mention? If you happen to be a silver member, and whether you refer people or whether people in your upline or downline refer people that fill your matrix, once your matrix goes to 7 and 8 and 9 levels that go beyond the silver, and if you are a silver, then you will miss out on those commissions. You will need to upgrade higher so that you can collect those commissions. And the same is true as a gold and all of these until you actually have a Galaxy package. So that means that most people, they will eventually be Galaxy, okay? Because if they don't, they will be missing out on a lot of commissions. All right, so that also another thing with Python Signals. Let's say you had just bought a silver package, and you decide that you want to upgrade to gold. You'll have to pay for the full gold package. The package does not. What is left on your current time on your package does not apply to the new upgrade. Okay, so that's how that works. Now, if you happen to all right, that kind of slipped my mind what I was going to say. Okay, well, anyway, as I mentioned, those upgrades. Oh, what else I was going to say is that all payments are paid in Bitcoin. You buy in with Bitcoin, and you also get paid in Bitcoin. So that all of that is it's all Bitcoin. Okay. All right, so that pretty much describes what Python Signals is all about. The 5.1 annual residual income roadmap, as well as the powerful data that you get access to for trading at your own discretion. Python Signals does not do any trading for you, but you get access to the data so that you can choose from the top 40 cryptos which cryptos you want to buy and trade with, and it tells you when to buy, which are the best ones to buy, when to sell, and to make the most out of your trade. So that is what's available to you here. And so what I want to do is I want to thank you for joining me here. I want to thank you for watching this video, whether you decide to come on board Python Signals or not. It's up to you, okay? So I want to welcome you if you do, and the links are below so that you can, get started, check it out more, create a free account, and of course, contact me if you have any questions about anything. All right. Thank you very much.